From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 37. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That's going to be caught.
And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
By Josh Norman.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this carries into the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
10-10 at their own 25-yard line.
Allen to the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Allen now looks to throw. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now here's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
We're still in the 1st quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0.
16. Bills, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go. 1st quarter. But work to be done as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Second and 14. Allen's going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Carry the ball carrier.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Throwing is Allen on third. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On the ground, it's Singletary. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 44, Allen into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward, and he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Found some hot nut. Knock, knock.
On in there, you probably steal something.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 15.
Mahomes now on first down. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Bills.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On first down, Allen. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Allen's throw is complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Throwing on first down is Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, it's Allen. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver. But a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Second down and goal. Allen to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That would be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. Allen now on 3rd and goal. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
4th down and goal.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And Allen getting intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but...
Something ain't right. Some ain't playing. They ain't playing right. They ain't playing well for shit.
Don't tell me to hurry up.
By the way, I bought some bologna and some salami and some hot dogs.
You know what I would Taco Bell. Like, I'm about to get in the car.
No, you're not.
I want some happy.
Don't tell me to go yet.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started, and we are underway from the Superdome. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Road trip. Road trip.
Oh my God. You guys have fun. I'm staying home. I gotta go to work.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And right away, he lost the football. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Recovered by the offense.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Davis coming in for the sack that time. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now, how are you fucking fool? You're fucking on enough because you're on fucking nugget.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Kansas City.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And going deep for him. And that's caught inside the 30.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
Way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 66 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And here's Edwards-Helaire. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And run in by the tight end Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Buying time to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Camaro running on 1st down, but finding nowhere to go as he's bottled up behind the line.
That's why.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Breeze now to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Camaro.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Here's Camara trying to run for him. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
Breeze now on 1st down. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
I'm doing good, David. How you doing, man? Sorry, I'm just now looking at your message. How you doing?
Staying on the ground on 1st with Camara. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you
Doing
realize
good.
he's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. For the catch made, this is Emmanuel Sanders. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
31-yard line.
Is it snowing up your way?
6-0 our score after 1.
Chiefs 6, Saints nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Yeah, we getting a little bit. But I think it's mountain, though.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it second and goal.
The 9-yard line.
Breeze going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's Alvin Kamara with a grab from Drew Brees. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. What's good on the extra point? And they take the lead here at 7-6.
To kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Let's see what we got here.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got 7 points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
I haven't.
Will they make
Not
up
really.
for it?
Chiefs.
Not really. Not unless I have to.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malcolm Jenkins. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the front. And out on the pitch, the ball's loose. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense here. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking
That's
care of it.
bull crap right there. I had to worry
defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marshall
go nowhere unless you really have to.
Situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Now Breeze. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
The 20-yard line.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. Double team, it's intercepted. Picked up by Bashaud Breeland. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Oh man, I gotta figure this out. Let's see. 1, 2.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half. So
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep...
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Breeze. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And the crossing route complete. That's Sanders. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Breeze. But it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Again, it's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sack. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Kansas City.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's one. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on...
Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
He'll start with a give to Kamara.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Kamara.
That was a good run, and it should get the attention of the defense, but they can't just dwell on it. They've been playing so well this entire game. Maybe they just look at it and say, okay, congratulations, you got one on us, and just not let it turn into more.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Thanks to Frank Clark, that play was doomed from the start. What a job defensively.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Breeze. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Breeze. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time.
15-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Kamara. He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Breeze to throw. Back to the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. At the
2nd and 8.
Mahomes going to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 38-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. Now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their 1st. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Jenkins on the
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit out and run the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line.
And the 1st down.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. That loss of 3, a rare stop. Mahomes going to throw it. He's got it. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the 17-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
1st down, Chiefs.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw. Mahomes. And this
pass would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. Then the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's so picks at this point. You got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
That catch good for only a couple.
At the 19-yard line.
Second and 8 coming from the 19. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Back to throw, Breeze. He's going to let it fly. His ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down one, is tempted to go for two. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Mahomes. With the right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This from 52, and this for the win. This one is right down the middle. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
Just have them call when they get here. All right, thank you. He must be busy, huh?
Yeah.